Hi everyone, Mary here. Um, I'm in Ireland, and last night the media, um, put out the news that our committee or hired the COVID gang who are giving the advice to the government. Our committee, we'll say, for that, are advising nearly full lockdown again, level 5 for the whole country. Up to now, over the last month, there have been certain counties closed down, and we knew at some stage that things were going to get bad and that we would be in lockdown, but we didn't expect a sudden jump. Now the government have to decide. I think according to the media, the government got a shock as well. But I just said to Spirit this morning, what is the story here? You know, here we are, there are an awful lot of people who are not able for this. You know, 100% it doesn't affect me 100%, except for not seeing my grandchildren down the country. Other than that, I've had my 2 weeks break doing the job for the lady by the sea, and I'm actually in the hotel. If any of you followed me back in 2018, my journey around Ireland, I ended up one night in the Twin Trees Hotel. Very poignant, very apt, very in tune with the journey. So I'm here again, and it's so quiet. I arrived on Saturday. It was very busy, but I just checked in. I came up to my room. I had eaten before I came, the takeaway dinner, and I ate it in my car, and just chilled in my room then and watched Netflix and whatever else. So Sunday then I had brought a dish and a spoon from the house I was staying in, and I had my breakfast cereal that I could just put warm water on, and that got me through until afternoon yesterday, and there was nobody in the bar, only me. And I had a beautiful gluten-free fish and chips with a light batter coating on it, not a big thick batter. It was just very nice, very nice. And to be in the bar on my own, I knew I wasn't going to be picking up anything or passing on anything. So again, today it's very, very quiet. This time of the year, even with our schools closed, the tourists should be around, and these hotels and restaurants, cafes should be buzzing, and now they're facing closure again, just takeaway foods. So I asked Spirit, I said, what's going on here, guys? You know, and we know as light workers what we're supposed to be doing for October. Everybody, the astrologers and the spiritual readers, are saying October is going to be a very strong, intense month, and we've just got to hold the balance and hold the space and be calm and loving and full of light and spread that light, because many people need it. So I just asked, and first card, surrender your belief in scarcity. And you see, a lot of people will be looking at, like, I can't go out, I can't have a coffee with a friend, I can't money, you know, I won't have enough money, mortgages. And you see, that's it, the change is coming, because all of this finances and relying on finance, and it's our currency at the moment, but it has to change. And many of us have been, we'd say, broke, and had to overcome the fear and trust in Spirit and trust in the new path and get over the fear. So surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So it will be turning more people to inward, plus into their gifts and their talents and new ideas and inspirations that they can bring to the world to change the world. I personally have no idea on the money system and how that's going to change, and I know it will change for the better, but personally I have no idea. Some of the astrologers out there do come up with bits every now and again, but I don't retain them. They don't stay in here. So here's the surrender, the fear of change. And there's light on both of those. Look, he's in the darkness, but look at the light. And the same here. She's heading towards the sunrise. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. And this throat chakra this morning is really showing itself. Also, we all have our soul's journey, and we've all contracted to learn lessons and walk paths in different ways. And this, I have two more here, but I'm just seeing this, the blessed change, your world turned upside down, and seeing things in a different perspective, and getting out of the old same old, and work, go home in the evening and go back to work the next day, and all for money, and all to keep paying a mortgage, and all to be stressed and working for 2 weeks holidays in the year, and all of that. It has to change, and I have no idea how, but this second lockdown is part of it, to bring more people into this knowing. A major life change brings you great blessings. So pray for and send lots of light and help to those people who are going to lose their jobs, and who are floundering at the moment, and who are closing businesses, and are getting sick, and are in full fear. We've got to help them. We've got to send the light to them and the intention that we hold for them. We don't pity them. We just trust that they're on their soul's journey, and trust that everything that's happening is for everybody's highest good. So surrender to non-action at the moment. And that's what I say. All we've got to do is set the intention and send. The light is in that again. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So, if people come to us, we know where they're at. We know what fear is about. We know how to help them. Helpful person. If you yourself are in fear, there are plenty of people to help you. Call out to them. Now, my video might cut itself off. I hope it doesn't. If it does, I'll do a second one. So a helpful person. There are plenty of people out there to help you. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. Okay? And don't worry about money either. Whatever you can afford. For me personally, just reach out. But we do have to receive as well. Let yourself receive. So give and take, balance of giving and receiving. And if you have a service to offer, we can swap services, or with other people that you can swap services. Or like, say you're a handyman, you could do a job for somebody and get a meal or something. Think of different ways of getting paid, put it that way. And different ways that you can use your talents and gifts as well. And what talents and gifts have you got that you haven't been using, that you've been too caught up in time and clock and money to focus on? So surrender to effortlessness. This second wave will be different to the first for many of us, because we've been there, done that before, and we know, we learned how to be calm and not go out and not see this one, that one, the other one, not have to be on the road, not have to be in traffic, etc. So set the intention of effortlessness this time around. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. And like trying to force the river will bring anxiety and fear. I've done it myself, been there, I know that, I know it. And like it wasn't long ago that I was in panic either. So stay optimistic, your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. So wherever you're at, just know things are working out as they're meant to work out. Take some quiet time to dig deep into your soul's purpose here, to look at your life, to review what way you're living life. Like this video is for two sections of people. One are the light workers who have been through all the hardship and are able to hold the space for the people that are coming through and going to be going through soul awakening, and that need help and compassion and love and faith and guidance and all of that, and without expecting anything in return. Even though I did mention the receive and swapping services, etc., but you know, you'll know. And I had been thinking yesterday of putting out more videos because of October being a strong, intense, up, down month. So I may just do that too. So love and light to you. I am grateful for any donations that come my way, because I'm not hugely, I'm not poor, but I do have bills to pay too. So love and light to you. Talk to you soon. And yeah, I think that's it. I pulled the cards for myself to find out what in God's name do you want us to know through this. So just, you know, don't get involved in drama, and help those who need your help. So talk to you soon. Take care.